Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So I welcome you all to today chapter number 16. Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Yesterday,
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Nidhi is
Prabhuji.
there today.
Hare
Nidhi
Krishna. Nidhi
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Abhinavji was there. I think he got locked out.
Okay. So Nidhi Mataji is here, no problem.
Yeah, she is the co-host right now.
Okay. So today we are going to see chapter number 16, 16, Daivishwar Sampad Vibhag Yoga. Okay. So we are going to see what is the Davic qualities and the Asuric quality. So Davi and Asuric quality, both we are going to see today. So the chapter name is the Davic quality and divine quality and demoniac quality. So this we are going to see today. Okay. So let's see. So today, in between the Chaturmas, there is Adhik Mas today. So Purushottam Mas, we call it Purushottam Mas. Okay. Whatever spiritual activity we do in spiritual Mas, this is spiritual month, Adhik Mas. This Adhik Mas is very dear to Krishna. Okay. So Purushottam Mas is very dear to Krishna. So we try to do more and more devotional services today. Okay. Prabhuji, Kritika Mataji asking, writing, Prabhuji, I read first 5 sloka, 15 chapter, which translation purpose. Very nice, Mataji, Hari Bol. Okay. So that is, and one more thing you can do is you can chant more rounds. Okay. Like if you're chanting 1 round, you can shift to 2 rounds. If you're chanting 4 rounds, you can shift to 8 rounds. If you're chanting 8 rounds, you can shift to 12 rounds. That you can do, because this month is very special or very dear to Krishna. Okay, so this you can do daily. Try to read something. Okay, try to read like a Krishna book. Okay, or 15 chapter, that is minimum that we have to do. Okay, so try to do more rounds. Try to read the more spiritual books. Okay, try to read Bhagavad Gita if you have not read anytime. Try to do at least 15 chapter. If you can complete 15 chapter quickly, you can read whole Bhagavad Gita also. Okay, if you have read Bhagavad Gita, you can shift to the Krishna book, you can read. Okay, even if you have read Krishna book, once again you can read and release the pastime of Krishna. Okay, so that we can do in this Purushottam month. Okay, daily programs are happening online. The link, I think it will be there in your WhatsApp group, where online the you can offer the Aarti and the full day program. Something will be happening. Okay, so you can also participate through ISKCON Mangaluru also. So that will be also
Mangaluru 7 p.m. It's there, 7 to 7:30.
Oh.
Yeah, we are inside the class.
Okay, so it will be difficult. Other programs you can attend, like other things. Yes, Prabhuji. So, or daily you can offer the lamp to Radha Krishna in your home, or if you are coming online, you can offer online through the on the screen. Okay, or if you have Radha Krishna at your home, you can offer the diya to Radha Krishna with like ghee diya. Okay, so that you can offer ghee lamp. Okay, you can offer to Radha Krishna. That you can do. Okay, so read, chant more. Okay, do more spiritual activities during this month. Okay, so that will be very nice. So let's see. Let's start today's chapter. That is Daivishwar Sampad Vibhag Yoga. Okay. Om Agyana Timirandhasya Gyana Anjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manoabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utpadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitam Cha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitidamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshitarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is founder Acharya of ISKCON, and we pay our humble obeisances unto His lotus feet, so that His teachings we can apply in our life. So yesterday, what we have seen, the 15th chapter, the yoga of the supreme person. In that, we have seen hotel or home. So we have seen this material world is like hotel, temporary reflection of the spiritual world. Okay, and then we have seen becoming detached from the material world. This was the first part, 1 to 5 sloka, where we have seen we can detach from this material world. We don't have to too much endeavor. Okay, the endeavoring part is we have to attach ourselves to Krishna. Attach yourself to Krishna. Krishna will take care of everything. So that is the thing we have seen. Second part was the options. If Krishna says about the transmigration, Krishna says that spiritual world, na tad bhashate suryo na shashanko na pavaka. There is no need of moon, sun, electricity there. Once you go there, you won't come back. Okay, like that Krishna describes the spiritual world. Then he says that we, as the living entity, are the resident of that place. But we are suffering here, we are struggling here due to our senses and desires. Okay. Then, if you don't follow Krishna, what will happen? Transmigration. Okay, due to our desires will take birth again and again to this material world. Then third part we have seen maintainer. Krishna's position as our maintainer. Okay, like Krishna is sitting in our heart, and Krishna is giving us intelligence, remembrance, forgetfulness. Krishna is the knower of Veda, creator of Vedanta, and Krishna is the aim of the Veda. Okay, to be known from the Veda is Krishna. Okay, and fourth part, we have seen the summary, essence. Okay, three shloki Gita we have seen, where we have seen that two kinds of beings are there. One is called fallible, and second is called infallible. Krishna is beyond them, and Krishna is celebrated as Supreme Personality of Godhead, both in this world as well as Veda. Okay. Lastly, we have seen knowing Krishna means knowing everything. Ultimate truth is Krishna. One who knows Krishna, nothing further remains to be known. Okay. So that we have seen in yesterday chapter. So that is now we see progression, how we progress to chapter number 15 to 16. So in chapter number 15, Krishna explained how one need a detachment from this material world, and then three shloki Gita to attain Krishna. Ultimate confidential knowledge and essence of Vedanta Sutra we have seen. Then we have seen the example of the tree, where some roots were going up, some roots were going down. The roots which were going up, those were pious roots or auspicious roots. Some roots were coming down, those were impious roots or inauspicious roots. Okay. So extra root of the banyan tree were compared to auspicious and inauspicious activity of living entity. So we are going to focus on those auspicious and inauspicious living entity or inauspicious activities. Okay. So in chapter 16, Krishna explains the divine and demonic quality and activity and their advantages and disadvantages. Okay. So that we are going to see today, chapter number 16, divine and demonic quality. So what is the mnemonic today? Mnemonic is dog, D-O-G, dog. D for divine or demoniac. Okay. So we will see both quality divine as well demoniac. We think that there are no demons today. Okay. There are no demons. Everything, the concept was like Ravan was a demon, Hiranyakashipu was demon. Those people were demon. Nowadays there is no demon, that we think. Okay. But actually Krishna tells about the opinions and outlooks of the demon, where we'll see what is the thinking of the demonic people and what is the outlook, what is their activity, how they think. If these things are there, then the person is like demon. Okay, like that. And lastly, we'll see gates to hell. Okay, if we follow these gates, certainly we are going to end in the hell. Okay, so that we are going to see. But first thing is, why to follow divine or demonic qualities? Okay, why to follow? So for that, Krishna is listing some divine and demonic quality, like 1 to 3 sloka. Krishna is displaying the, Krishna is showing the, Krishna is telling about the divine quality or saintly quality. And in the fourth sloka, Krishna is telling about the demonic people. Okay, so divine and demonic people, Krishna is telling. But why? What is the benefit? Why we should follow the saintly quality, or why should we avoid the demonic quality? In 16.4, Krishna says, saintly quality leads to liberation, as well as demonic quality lead to bondage. Okay, so if you follow the saintly quality, you will have liberation, you will attain liberation. If you follow the divine demonic quality, you will certainly lead to bondage to this material world. Okay, we want liberation from this material world. We want to get liberated from this material world, because this material world is dukkhalayam. There is no sukha here, only dukkha is here. Okay, just like the person who was hanging himself from the branch. Okay, everywhere there was dukkha. Okay, but that person was just ignoring just after touching the honey, after tasting the honey. Okay, so we want liberation from this material world, because this material world is dukkhalayam. Okay, but demoniac quality, if you follow, it will lead to bondage to this material world. Okay, so that's why saintly quality we should follow, because it leads to liberation. Okay, so now first part, divine or demoniac. Okay, so one are the qualities. There are the characteristics of the divine people and characteristics of demoniac people are there. So that is one difference between the divine and demoniac person. One more difference is there, and that difference is called adherence to Shastra. Okay, a person who follows the Shastra is simply can be called as divine. A person who is not following the Shastra, not following the teachings of Shastra, that is called demoniac. Okay, so that is the thing. So biggest differentiator between divine and demoniac is one is the behavior, the qualities which Krishna describes, as well as in the last of during the last of the chapter, Krishna will describe adherence to the Shastra. A person who follows the teachings of Shastra can be called as divine. A person who do not follow the teachings of Shastra is demoniac. Okay. Now Krishna is describing the Devi quality or the divine quality. Okay. These qualities are required by the devotee to progress in the spiritual understanding. If you want to progress in the spiritual understanding, we should follow the divine qualities. Okay. They belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. Okay. Divine nature. Now see, few qualities Krishna is describing here. Okay. Like fearlessness. How can a person become fearless? Okay, if you see the Duryodhana and the Dhritarashtra mood, they were having fear. Okay, but Arjuna, if you see, Arjuna was not having fear. He was like confidence was there. Okay, so that was the thing. So can you tell me how the teachings of Bhagavad Gita can help you in making you fearless? Can you tell me any understanding about this? How can the teachings of Bhagavad Gita make you fearless? What teachings of Bhagavad Gita can make you fearless? Yes, in the answers in the chat box. Yes. Okay, so answers are coming. Let's see. Exploring our own consciousness through knowledge. Okay, Ram Raj Prabhuji. First time I'm seeing Prabhuji, your name. Ram Raj Prabhuji. Yes, very nice name. Ram Raj. We want to be under Ram Raj. Yes. That Ram Raj is Ayodhya. Okay. If you are in divine hands, no fear. If you are in divine hands, no fear. Yes, one reason Sumitra Mataji has given, Shweta Mataji saying, Krishna always protects his devotee, so there is nothing to afraid of. Yes, very nice understanding. Suparswa Mataji, surrendering to Krishna. Yes. Vijaya Mataji saying, chanting. Faith in Lord make us fearless. Yes, simple as that. Faith in Lord. Krishna is the doer of everything which makes us fearless. Surrendering to Lord makes us fearless. Yes. Krishna tells we are not this body, we are the soul, and nothing can happen to the soul. Okay, no harm can be done to the soul. Okay, nayanam chindanti shastrani, nayanam dahati pavaka. No material thing can harm the soul. Okay, so that is the thing. So just one understanding about this body and soul can make us fearless. Surrendering to Krishna make us fearless. Okay, knowing and being Krishna consciousness and being sure that ultimate goal is supreme soul. Do work without any expectation. Yes. So let's see. So that was the first thing, first quality, that fearlessness, and Bhagavad Gita teaching itself can make you fearless. Okay. Second part, purification of one's existence. This is also a divine quality. We should strive, we should be living for the divine quality, and one of the divine qualities is purification of one's existence. We need to purify ourselves. Purification is must. Okay, without purification, nothing. We should live a pure life and chant. That is simple as that. Okay, so purification of one existence. We should strive for purification. Okay, we should be chanting and purifying ourselves. So that is called purification of one's existence. Okay, that is also divine quality which we are striving for. Third, cultivation of spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge we should also, not only the material knowledge. People are just trying to cultivate material knowledge. No spiritual knowledge. Maya prihita jnana. A very jnani people you will find in the society, very jnani people, very learned people, but they are learning. It's just limited to the material, how to earn money, how to this, that. Okay. They do not know that they are actually soul. They are not this body. And what is their duty? What is the goal of their life? So what is the meaning of this much intelligence? Okay. So that was the thing. Cultivation of spiritual knowledge, that is must. Charity we should also do. Self-control, performance of sacrifices, study of Veda, performance of sacrifices, study of Veda, charity. Okay, these things will be more described in 17th chapter. Sacrifice, charity, simplicity. We should be living simply. Okay, simple living. We should not be too much thing. We should not be accumulating. Each thing which you acquire, it will need time. Okay, if suppose if you have a new car, okay, so many facilities will be there in the car, so you will be looking after what facility, what facilities are there in this car. Okay, you have to take care, you have to clean the car, you have to take care of those things, whatever things you are purchasing. Some things are required, some things are not required at all. Okay, so the things which is not required, try to avoid those things, because that also causes that is also taking your time. So simplicity should be there. The minimum things which is required, that should be with us. Okay, so that is simplicity. We should live simple, but thinking should be high. Intelligence should be dedicated to Krishna consciousness. Okay, so that is the thing. Non-violence. What is the meaning of non-violence? Already we have described once in the question and answer session. What is the meaning of non-violence? Can you tell now? Yes, so let's see. We'll see what is the non-violence. In very short, I'll describe a little bit more today. So what is the meaning of non-violence? Yes, you can write your answers. Ramraj Prabhu is saying not to think of harming other living entity. Okay, one answer is not to think of harming other living entity. Ramraj Prabhu is very quick. Okay, I haven't seen, but this is first time I'm seeing him. Okay, before this I haven't seen him. Okay, maybe Prabhu is not that much typing at that time. Okay, not to cause difficulty or distress to anyone. Krishna Prasad Prabhuji is saying not even disturbing other. Oh, disturbing other. Vijaya Mata is saying disturbing other is also like um, non-violent or violence. Not to give chance to anyone to harm anyone. Not give chance to anyone to harm anyone. Yes, also one more very nice thinking. Not to give chance to anyone to harm anyone. Okay. Yes, any other thinking? What is non-violence? Living peacefully and let other live in peace. Okay. Yes, any other answer? Sharing the knowledge of Krishna consciousness. Mana, mansa, vacha, acha, karmana. Okay. Not causing harm to anyone. Okay. So let's see. Shweta Mataji is very close. Okay, live and let live. So let me describe what is the meaning of non-violence. There are different meaning. Okay, if you see different meanings are there for different people. What is their understanding depend on that. Okay, a person who is just thinking about the material body. Okay, for them non-violence is not harming, not killing anyone. So some simple meaning will be not killing anyone. That can also people can think as non-violence. Some people may think that even not harming anyone is also non-violence. Okay, not harming anyone, even not harming. So that is certain more level, higher level. Okay, some people may think even not thinking of harming other, even not thinking of harming other, that is also a kind of non-violence. Okay, what to think, what to speak, not just even no thinking of harming, that is also non-violence. But for a devotee, the non-violence is something different, something spiritual. What is that spiritual? See, I'll give you one example to understand that. Okay, suppose there is a person who is drowning in a water in a pool of water. Okay, so a pool of water is there and a person is drowning there. Okay, and he doesn't know how to swim, but you are sitting there and you are watching that person drowning. You know how to save that person. You know how to swim, and you can dive and you can save that person, but you are not diving and you are not saving the person. Is it also a kind of violence or not? What do you think? Is it also a kind of violence? You know how to help that person, but still you are not helping. So that is also a kind of violence. Okay. So that is also a kind of violence. So now my concern is everyone is drowning in this material world. Okay. Everyone is suffering in this material world. Everyone is suffering without Krishna. Okay. Person who is away from Krishna is directly suffering. Okay. So that is also a suffering. The people in the material world are suffering, and every person is suffering. Okay, every person is suffering because they are away from Krishna, and this is material world. If you go to a prison house, every person is they're suffering. No one can say no, I am very much enjoying the prison house. I am in class A prison house cell. Okay, class A. Okay, where TV is there, everything is there. I am sitting at one place, but only thing is I am not allowed to go out like that. Okay, and I cannot do everything. Some limitations are there like that. And some other cells, some other rooms will have less facility, but my room has more facility. Okay, like that. But actually, if you see a prison house, every person enjoying, suffering. Okay, some person may be suffering in the low class cell, low class room, and some person may be suffering in little bit higher class of room. Okay, so this material world is also like that. Every person is actually suffering. Okay, because they are away from Krishna. Okay, and some people may be suffering. Some people may have less money, due to that they are suffering. Some people may have very nice room, very nice facilities. Okay, very nice, everything will be there, money will be there, still that person is suffering, just like that A class room in the prison house. Okay, so every person is suffering. When we read Bhagavad Gita, we know what is the cause of suffering and how to remove this suffering. Including Krishna can in our life can remove the suffering. That is the formula. That is the most secret formula Krishna was describing. Okay, the devotional service is the most important thing which is described in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so now we have the answer, and if we keep the answer within us, if we keep the answer till us only, we are not giving to our friends, we are not giving to our relatives, we are not giving to our a known person, that is also a kind of violence. Okay, so for a devotee, for a person who have the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, who have read Bhagavad Gita, the non-violence is also spreading this knowledge to other people so that they can also be benefited. Okay, so preaching is also a kind of non-violence, and preaching is the highest kind of non-violence because it includes the spiritual level. Okay, so that is the kind of non-violence devotee thinks of. Okay, so that is the non-violence. Then freedom from anger. Compassion for all living entity. We should have compassion for all the living entity because every living entity is part and parcel of Krishna. Okay. Steady determination, fixed determination that we have to attain Krishna. These are the divine qualities. Forgiveness, cleanliness, freedom from envy. Okay. So these are the some quality Krishna describes as the divine quality, and we should be cultivating these quality because these quality lead to liberation. Okay. 4 pillars of dharma we have seen: austerity, cleanliness, truthfulness, compassion. These are called 4 pillars of dharma. Okay, these are the 4 pillars of dharma based on which we can progress in the spiritual life. Okay, so these are the basis on which we can progress in the spiritual life. These are the things which is very much necessary for a living a pure life. Okay, no intoxication, no illicit relationships, no gambling, no meat eating. Okay, so I already given you the key how to follow these 4 things. Okay, it will be difficult, but how to follow, I have given you the trick. Okay, I have given you earlier when we are reading the chapter number 12, I told you the trick. Okay, how to follow these things, because we all are addicted. These things, all 4 things are very much addicting. Okay, so how to follow these 4 things when we are addicted to these 4 things, I told you. Okay, that was the thing we discussed at that time. So now those are the qualities which we should endeavor for. Okay, now there are demoniac qualities also. These are called royal roads to hell. Okay, roads are very nice. Roads are very nice, but it is ending to a to hell. Okay, then we should not take that road. Okay, so these are the roads, and these are very nice roads, very clean, very nice roads. Okay, and very like you don't have to drive too much. Once you are on the road, you will be gliding down. Okay, gliding down. You don't have to make too much endeavor. Okay, like some roads, like you have to do some activity. They are going up. Okay, like that. So you have to endeavor. So these are the quality, divine quality roads which we have to endeavor. Okay, but some roads are like they will be down going. Okay, you don't have to make any endeavor, you just have to be on the road. Okay, and you will go down and to the hell. Okay, so these are called the demoniac quality. Okay, demoniac quality, you don't have to endeavor too much. Okay, what you have to do is just be on the road. Okay, just to follow. Okay, and you will find yourself in the hell. Okay, so these are called royal roads to hell. Okay, Dambho darpa abhimanascha krodha parusham evacha Agyanam chabhijatasya partha sampadam asurim sampadam. Okay, these are the asurim quality. Okay, asuri quality. Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These quality belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Pritha. Okay, so ignorance is the mother of all the things. We don't know till now that we have what is the aim of our life. We were ignorant. Okay, so and we have done so many sinful activity. Okay, so that is the ignorance. Okay, ignorance part, but ignorance cannot be the justification for what of the things we have done. Okay, just like a child, if a child is touching the wire, okay, live wire, he will get current. Okay, whether he is a child or he is adult, whether he is ignorant or he is knowing. Okay, he will get current, because ignorance is not the what you can say is ignorance is not the escape, or the thing to be escaped, or mm, you cannot blame that we were ignorant like that. Okay, so ignorance, so we should strive for ignorance. That is called ignorance. Where we were reading, which type of mode? The mode of ignorance, that is tamogun. Okay, that is in the tamogun. Pride, when we are ignorant, we think that we are very happy, we are very um we are very rich person, we are surrounded by aristocratic family. Okay, we are superior like that. So when we are ignorant, we become prideful. Okay, so that is also a demoniac quality. Pride, ignorance, harshness, anger, conceit, arrogance. Okay, so these are the qualities which are demoniac. Okay, 6 demoniac quality. These are grossly referred to as inauspicious, the impious root which brings us down. Okay, so those were the roots, the 6 these things. Okay, and then it leads to bondage in this material world. We have seen that it leads to bondage. Okay, now Krishna will be describing in detail about the demoniac quality. So before that, let's understand one concept which is very important. Okay, what is that concept? So before that, this picture shows you something. Okay, you have to identify, this is first, this is second number. First number, this person is trying to help this person. Second number, this person is burning the property of government and he's enjoying. Okay, which is divine, which is demoniac? Okay, divine, which one or two? Simple exercise, very simple. Divine, 1. Demoniac, which one? Number 2. Okay, very simple. So let's see. So now yes, so Krishna is describing both quality in this chapter, divine and demoniac. Okay, divine and demoniac. And which quality we will have, it depends on what thing. It depends on us. Okay, what we want. Okay, it depends on us whether we want divine quality or demoniac quality. See, Krishna is very kind. Okay, Krishna is very merciful. Whatever you want from Krishna, Krishna will give you. Okay, based on your past karma. Okay, Krishna will give you based on your past karma. So one is called karma, past karma, and second is called desire. So whatever you desire, based on that we get result. Ye yatha mam prapaddante tam tathaiva bhajami aham. Okay, Ye yathamam prapaddante tam tathaiva bhajamyam. As a person surrenders to me, I reward them accordingly. What a person wants from me, I reward them accordingly. If a person wants Krishna in the form of a Brahman, Krishna will be present in front of him as a Brahman. If a person wants him in the form of Paramatma, he will be in the form of Paramatma. If a person wants him in the form of Bhagwan, he will be there in the form of Bhagwan. If a person wants from Krishna the demoniac quality, Krishna will give him the demoniac quality. If a person wants from him the divine quality, Krishna will give you. It depends on us actually. So the basic thing is we need to choose between the divine and demoniac quality. That is the most important thing. So how to choose the divine demonic? So many qualities are there. Okay. But we have to choose. All the qualities are there. We have to choose between the divine and demoniac quality. And how to choose that thing? That is the most important part now. Whatever you choose, Krishna will give you. That is for certain. If you want divine quality, Krishna will give you. If you want demoniac quality, Krishna will give you. So we have to choose between the divine and demoniac quality. We have to consciously choose between the divine and demoniac quality. How to choose that? To choose that, we should have intelligence. Okay, we need to develop that intelligence, and with that intelligence, we can choose between the divine and demonic quality. So Krishna is telling about the divine quality and demonic quality. Okay, then we understand that, oh, this is the divine quality, and if you follow this, we'll land up on this. If you don't follow this, we'll land up on this. Okay, so Krishna is giving the knowledge. Actually, Krishna is actually giving the knowledge. So when we read the Shastra, our intelligence develop. When we read Bhagavad Gita, our intelligence develop. Our intelligence gets sharpened so that we can choose between the divine and demonic quality. What we need to do, what we need to do, what we need to choose. Okay, so our intelligence gets sharpened when we read Shastra, when we read Bhagavad Gita. Few more things are there which can develop our intelligence. One is called association. Okay, when we associate with the devotee, we actually come to know which is divine and which is demonic. Okay, so one is association. So association will sharpen your intelligence so that you can choose between the divine and demonic. So first is association. We already, you see Bhagavad Gita, we are reading Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling which is divine, which is demonic. Okay, so that also B part, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam reading, book reading is also there. That is called second part. C is for chanting. When we chant, we purify ourselves. When we get purified, we can choose between the divine and demonic quality. D is for diet and devotional service. That is also purifying, which can lead to choosing, so that we can choose between the divine and demonic quality. So ultimately, everything, if you see, is coming to the devotional service. Ultimately, everything is coming to the ABCD part. Okay, so you see, it is very important to follow the ABCD. Okay, so that is the thing. Krishna will give you. Okay, so this, the main thing is what our desire is. Okay, if our desire is of material, fully material, even if you go to the spiritual world, we'll come back to the material again, because there is no enjoyment. Let's go back to the material world again. Like that, our desire will be. Okay, so first thing is purify your desire. Keep Krishna in your desire. That is the thing. And we need to gradually develop that desire. Keep Krishna, attach Krishna first, gradually increase that the desire of Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing we need to develop. Arjuna is also thinking. Now Arjuna is doubting. He is thinking, is my desire to win this war due to demoniac temperament? Fighting is demoniac thing. Fighting is sinful thing. I am in this war, whether I am also demoniac. Okay, Krishna says very important concept. Krishna encourages Arjuna that he is born of saintly quality. One more important thing is born of saintly quality, and his fighting is not demoniac. Okay, okay. So the thing is, demonic quality start from the womb. Okay, womb. It starts from the womb. From where it comes? From the previous life. Previous life we have demoniac conception. Next life also will carry the demoniac conception. The same concept Krishna describes in the 15th chapter. As the air carries the aroma from one part to another, similarly the living entity carries the conception from one body to another. So if in the previous life you were demoniac, next life also you will have demoniac tendencies. Okay, so demoniac tendency starts from the birth itself, in the womb itself. So Krishna is encouraging Arjuna that you are born of saintly quality and your fighting is not demoniac. Okay. Two kinds of beings are there. O son of Pritha, in this world, there are two kinds of created being. One is called divine and other is called demoniac. I have already explained to you at length the divine qualities. Now hear from me about the demoniac. So now we are going to see about the demoniac tendency, about the demonic people. Okay. So be aware, these qualities can be within us. So what we have to do is we should learn from Bhagavad Gita and we should remove this demonic quality. Why we should remove? Because these demonic quality leads to bondage. Okay. How these demonic qualities are very dangerous, we'll learn when we are reaching the last part of the today's chapter. Okay. So now we are going to see the demonic qualities, opinion and outlooks of the demon, how demons look like. Okay. So I want volunteer to read out these, okay, these lines. Okay. So anyone who is interested in reading, they can raise the hand. I'll unmute. Super Swa Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, please read out.
Demonic behavior. Those who are demonic do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them. They say that this world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say it is produced of sex desire and has no cause other than the lust.
Okay.
He's a
Thank you very
Prabhuji.
much.
He's Prabhuji. Super Swa is Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Yes. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Even I thought it was wrong.
Yes. Your name looks like Mataji.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So let's discuss this. Then we'll move to the second next chapter. So here it is said, those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. No knowledge. Okay. What is to be done, what is not to be done, they don't know. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them. Cleanliness is not there. Proper behavior is not there. Truth is not there. Okay. So this is not in them. Okay. They say that this world is unreal. So with no foundation, no God in control, they think that this world is without world. Atheistic people. Okay. They think that world, there is no God. There is no God in control. Whatever things are happening, they are just happening for my sense gratification. Whatever things are there in this world, they are for my sense gratification. Okay. Sense gratification. I have too many desires, and to fulfill those desires, this material world is okay. There is no God in control. This is just meant for satisfying my lust, my desire. Okay. So that is their thinking. Okay. So that is their thinking. So be aware of these thinkings. Let's try to understand these thinkings. If we have these thinking, try to remove these thinking from us. Okay. Demoniac attitude and engagement. Kritika Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Attitude. The demoniac are lost to themselves, illusioned, and have no intelligence. Engagements. Engaged in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world.
Okay. So what is their attitude? Demoniac are lost to themselves. Only me. I, me. Everything is meant for my sense gratification. Everything is meant for me. Okay. Everything is meant for my happiness. Me, and me. They are lost to themselves and have no intelligence. That is their attitude. How is their attitude? Only me. My satisfaction. So that is their attitude. Engagements. Engage in unbeneficial, horrible work meant to destroy the world. What is their engagement? Unbeneficial, horrible work that is meant for destroying the world. Okay. If you see nuclear war, nuclear power. Okay. Actually, the nuclear power can be utilized correctly in the welfare of the people. They can be utilized for generating the electricity, which can be used. Okay. Huge electricity can be made. But how nuclear power is utilized these days? You see, every country is having nuclear power, nuclear weapons, and they're warning the other country like that. So this is used like that. Okay. Actually, if you see, science is making very nice things. Very nice thing. It is making. Science is actually making very nice thing. Okay. In one part, it is destroying the nature. But actually, if you see, they are making very nice things. Okay. But the people who are utilizing the science, they are of no intelligence. Okay. So when the people have no intelligence, they can misutilize the thing. Okay. Just like the nuclear weapon, nuclear power. If you see the internet, such a big advantage it has, such a good invention it is. Internet. Okay. We are connecting through internet. We are having classes through internet. You are being connected to us through the internet. And such nice classes are happening. You are getting knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. But you know, more than 90% of internet traffic is used for pornography. Okay, for watching porn. So these are the things people are doing. Okay, so such good invention the internet is, and people are utilizing it for what? For degradation. Okay, so whatever you make from the science, whatever things you make, if you don't have the intelligence, what is going to happen? This is going to happen, that unbeneficial horrible work meant to destroy the world. Okay, that is the thing. So even if you make anything you make, if you don't have the intelligence, proper intelligence, you cannot utilize the thing. So the must thing is, before the science should develop, the must thing is you should have the intelligence, and that intelligence will develop when you read the Shastra, when we have the spirituality in with us. Okay, that is the thing. Like if you give a machine gun to a monkey, what the monkey is going to do? It is going to destroy the world. Okay, so that is the thing, that it is going to destroy. Okay, so our mind is also like a monkey. Okay, monkey mind. Our mind is like monkey mind. Okay, and we are giving so much attachment to this, so much distraction to the monkey mind. Monkey mind is also distracting. Like, okay, so like that it is happening. Demoniac attitude and engagements. Okay, demoniac activities. Akash Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Demonic activities. Taking shelter of insatiable lust and absorbed in the conceit of pride and false prestige. The demoniac and thus illusion are always sworn to unclean work, attracted by the impermanent.
Okay, so they take shelter of insatiable lust. Okay, they want to fulfill the lust. That is their prime necessity. Okay, they want to fulfill their lust. Absorbing conceit of pride and false prestige, the demoniac, thus illusion, are sworn to unclean work. They can do any unclean work, sinful work, anything they can do to satisfy the lust. Okay, attracted by impermanent. They are just attached to the bodily concept, impermanent. This bodily concept is impermanent. Okay, and they are attracted to that, and they are doing unclean work. They are doing unsatiable. They are trying to fulfill the unsatiable lust. Okay, demoniac activity, never ending desires. Do we have more volunteers? You can raise your hand. Nishika Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. They believe that to gratify the sense is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of the life, their anxiety is immeasurable, bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires and observed in lust and anger. They secure money by illegal means for sense gratification.
Okay. So ultimate thing for them is sense gratification. Okay. So many people you will see, you will find in this material world. Sense gratification, sense gratification. What they can do with for sense gratification? They can do anything for sense gratification. Is there an end of sense gratification? There is no end of sense gratification. Never ending desires they will have. Okay. And to fulfill the desires, they can do anything. So they believe that gratify the senses is prime necessity of human civilization. Why we have given this body? Just chill. Okay. Just chill, just enjoy this. Only 4 days we have. 4 din ki chandni. Let's enjoy. Okay, let's enjoy. Let's enjoy. That is their thinking. Okay, they believe that to gratify the sense is the prime necessity of human civilization. Actually, it is not. Okay, when we read Bhagavad Gita, then we know that actually this tendency is demoniac, and this is leading us to more towards hell. Okay, how it's lead, we'll see. But thus, until the end of their life, to the end of their life, their anxiety is immeasurable, full of anxiety, bound by a network of thousands of hundreds of desires and absorbed in lust and anger. They secure money by illegal means. Illegal means they will be securing money. They want money to fulfill the for the sense gratification. They want money. Okay, and to earn that money, they can follow any mean, illegal means. Okay, if you find the people who are following the illegal means for earning the money for sense gratification, that is also demoniac. Okay, never ending desires. Yes. Anyone? Any volunteer? Yes, Mataji. Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Please read.
Operating desires. The demoniac person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my other enemies will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am the perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man, surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is no one so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices. I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance.
Okay, so many points are mentioned here. Okay, think that so these are the demoniac qualities, demoniac activities. Just to understand these, these are the demoniac activities. So much wealth, they think that so much wealth I have today, and I will gain more according to my scheme. So much is mine, and it will increase in the future more and more. That is about wealth. Enemy, he is my enemy. I have killed him, and my other enemy will also be killed. There won't be any enemy of mine, and I will be Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer, the perfect, powerful, and happy, most powerful I, most happy I, most perfect I. Richest person I, surrounded by rich aristocratic relatives. Powerful, there is none so powerful and happy as I am. And lastly, what he will do is, I shall perform some sacrifices also. Okay, I have so many things, I will perform some sacrifices. Why? Because I want to rejoice in the higher loka. If I perform some sacrifices, charity I will do, then it will give us some good punya karma. And with that punya karma, I'll go higher. Okay, so that is their thinking. So powerful. I shall sacrifice, I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. Okay. How one turns into the demoniac life. Okay, there are progressive stages. How one person comes to the demoniac life, progressive staging. So abhijatasya, the first thing is abhijatasya, means one is born of demoniac quality existing right from the womb of their mothers. A divine person will be divine from the when they're born of. Divine qualities will be there from when they're born of. Demoniac person, they will have demoniac tendency when they're born of. Why? Because previous life is continuation. Okay, to this life. Whatever desires we have in previous life, that is continuing in this life. So abhijatasya means one is born of demoniac quality from the womb itself. Then with that demoniac qualities, we develop demoniac mentality. We have the demoniac quality, we breed demoniac philosophy, demoniac quality, demoniac philosophy. And with demoniac mentality, we'll start doing demoniac activities. And when we do the demoniac activities, it leads to demoniac results. Okay. So demoniac abhijatasya, demoniac qualities are there. It leading to demoniac mentality. Demoniac mentality leads to demoniac activity. And demoniac activity leads to demoniac result. Okay. So one is born of demoniac quality at the time of birth. Okay. So that is the thing, one thing that we have understood. Now, this one, demoniac activity and consequences. 16.19. Those who are envious and mischievous, who are lowest among the men, I perpetually cast them into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. So you see, very important point is being mentioned here. It is very important to understand this concept. I'll deal with these two concepts after reading. Okay. So those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among the men, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. Very important, the thing which I have underlined. Okay. When we are having the demonic qualities, what Krishna does is, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence. We have the demonic quality. Think about it. If we have the demonic quality, next life also, our demonic mentality will continue. When there is demonic mentality, which type of body we are going to get? We are going to get a body which is among the more demonic species. Okay. So he will take birth among more demonic species, species of more demonic kind. Okay. And when we are associating with the more demonic species, what will happen? We'll have more demonic qualities, we'll have more demonic conception. So life after life, life after life, life after life, birth after birth, death after death, he will be taking birth among more demonic, more demonic, more demonic species. Gradually, perpetually. Okay. So Krishna says, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence into various demonic species of life. So gradually a person will take birth among more demonic, next life more demonic, next life more demonic. So perpetually he is going towards more demonic species of life. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So perpetually the person is taking birth among more demonic species of life, more demonic species of life. Okay. Next, what happens? If we take birth among the more demonic species gradually, then attaining repeated birth among such species of life, O son of Kunti, such person can never approach me. Okay. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence, the lowest kind of existence. Okay. So when a person takes birth among more demonic species, next life is more demonic, next life is more demonic, next life is more demonic. So if he is coming to the more demonic species, his mentality is also changing towards more demonic kind of the thinking. Then what would happen? They cannot approach Krishna. Even Krishna himself come to that person, they won't believe that Krishna can be the supreme person. Krishna is Lord. They cannot believe because our thinking is not like that. Okay, because we have taken birth among the more demonic species, there is no God. There is no God in control. This world is just meant for my sense gratification. Let's chill. Let's enjoy. Okay, so like that thinking will be there. Let's harm other. Let's enjoy like that. Okay, so that is the thinking. So that is the danger when we say that demonic qualities leads to bondage. That is the danger, because when we follow the demonic quality, gradually, perpetually will take birth among the more demonic species, and more demonic species, which will lead to more bondage to this material world. Perpetually, we are sinking down to the lowest kind of existence, hellish kind of existence. Okay, so that is the demonic activity and their consequences. This is very important to understand. Consequences gradually we are going down. Okay, so it is very important. If you have the demonic quality, try to leave that. Okay, try to follow the divine qualities. Okay, now the gates to hell. Okay, let's see about the gates to hell. Krishna says 3 gates are there to hell. Okay, if you follow these 3 gates, surely you will go to hell. Okay, so this shloka says 16.21, Trividham narkashedam dwaram nasnam atmanah kama krodhastata lobhas tashmadetam etatrayam trajet. There are 3 gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give up these up, for they lead to degradation of the soul. Trividham, there are 3 gates: lust, anger, and greed. If you are following these, surely will go to hell. Okay, that is what. So this person is there. Okay, and this person, this lust is there, the greed, lust is there, greed is there, anger is there. They're taking this. So I told you that there is down road. Okay, the road is very down, slant road. Okay, if you're just there in that road, you will fall down to the hell. Okay, so if you see this is like a down road. Okay, a person is there, he will come down. Lust is there, anger is there, and greed is there. They're bringing this person to down. Where? To hell. Okay, to hell. These are the hell. Narakat ke dwar. Okay, greed, lust, and anger. Okay, these are called Kama, Krodha, and Lobh. These 3 gates are there, which we should avoid. Then if we escape these 3 gates, what will happen? Param Gatim. Okay, then we can attain Param Gatim. The man who escaped these 3 gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs act conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. Okay, so if you can see this person is going down, but this person, focus on this person. This person under the guidance of a spiritual master, following the good qualities, the quality which is divine, study of Veda, acceptance, spiritual master, austerity, sense control, spiritual knowledge, following the good quality, this person ultimately reaches to Krishna, Radha Krishna, under the guidance of spiritual master. Okay. Okay. This person going down, this person going to Krishna. Okay. Divine quality and demonic quality. Scriptures, key to liberation. Okay. Scriptures are the key to liberation. Yah shastra vidim utsarja vartate kamakarataha na sa siddhim avapnoti na sukham na param gatim. Yah shastra vidim utsarja. Utsarja means a person who discards, a person who disregards, a person who doesn't follow shastra vidim, the injunction which is written in shastra. A person who doesn't follow the shastra, simple meaning is that Nasa siddhim avapnoti. There is no siddhi for that person. There is no perfection. Siddhi means perfection. There is no perfection for that person. Na sukham. There is no happiness for that person. Na param gatim. There is no supreme destination for that person. So, if you follow the Shastra, these things are possible. If you don't follow the Shastra, it is not possible to attain perfection in the life. It is not possible to attain sukha in this life. Okay. 16.24. Tashma shastram parmanam te karya akarya vyavastitau gyatva shastram vidhanoktam karma kartum iharhasi. One should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by regulations of the scriptures. One should understand what they should do, what they should not do by following the scriptures, by reading the scripture, by understanding the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. Rules and regulations are there which will follow. If you are not following rules and regulations, see, when there is path which is going up, you have to make some endeavor. Falling down is like very easy. Okay, if you want to jump from one place to down, there it is very easy. You can jump immediately, but it will take effort. It will take rules, regulation. You have to follow the rules, regulation to go up. Okay, so the go up, some rules and regulations are there, and where the rules and regulations are written, the rules and regulations are described in the Shastra. Okay, one person who follows the Shastra is divine, a person who is not following the Shastra is demoniac. Okay, as simple as that. Purification process. So this is called the purification process. When we read Shastra, gradually purify. When we chant, when we honor Prasadam, when we take Krishna Prasadam, gradually it changes us. It is causing purification. Reading the scriptures purifies us. Deity worship, kirtan, chanting, devotional service. Okay, if you remember the ABCD mnemonic, okay, that is the same thing, acronym. Okay, so if you do ABCD, that is called purificatory process that purifies us. Okay. When is the time to start devotional life? What do you think? When is the best time to start the devotional life? The answers in the chat box. One word answer if you can give. Superswa Prabhu is saying youth. Kritika Mata is saying from whom. Vadva, SK Vadva Prabhu is saying early. Rajeshwari Rajiv Mataji is saying at childhood. Sweta Mata is giving correct answer as early as possible. Okay. So what is the possible for us? Okay. Childhood is gone now. What is possible for us? Possible is now. Okay. So when we should start a devotional service is now. When we understand that devotional service is important. When we are in darkness, we were not able to start. Earlier we were in darkness, we were not knowing what is divine, what is demoniac, what we should do, what we should not do. Okay. But now we have the knowledge. Even after knowing the knowledge, if you are not following, that is very dangerous. Okay. So that is the thing. Prahlad Maharaj started when he was in womb. This is the fetus stage. When the child is in womb, that is called fetus. Child is born is newborn, then child is infant, then child is like gradually growing to toddler, then school going age group. Okay, then he is working, gradually coming down like that. Prahlad Maharaj started when he was womb. You remember the story I told you? Okay, who gave the knowledge to Prahlad Maharaj about the Supreme Lord? Can you tell me the name? Who gave the knowledge? Who was the Guru of Prahlad Maharaj? We discussed, I think, in the chapter number 5. Who was the Guru? Question is, who was the Guru of Prahlad Maharaj? Just one word answer. Nidhi Mataji is the first one to give correct answer. Okay, Narad Muni. Okay, Narada. So Narad Muni was the person who gave this knowledge. Okay, you can see here. You can see here. Narad Muni is giving knowledge to Prahlad Maharaj. Not Prahlad Maharaj. What is the story? I'll tell you. So the second part of story you already know, that Prahlad Maharaj went to the Gurukula, and Gurukula teachers were they're trying to teach, but Prahlad Maharaj was very nice in the study, but he was not learning those teachings. Okay, so when Hiranyakashipu asked who is the greatest, then Prahlad Maharaj was telling that what you have learned. Hiranyakashipu was asking what you have learned. He was telling the 9 devotional services, and after that Hiranyakashipu tried to kill him. Okay, his BP was high, he was becoming ill, he was becoming sick. Okay, ORS, he started on the ORS, people giving him ORS like that. So this happened already, you know that story, and how Narasimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu, that you know. Before that, this 3 picture story is there, that how Narad Muni gave this knowledge to Prahlad Maharaj. Because Gurukula boys were very, they were thinking, Prahlad, we and you are born in demoniac family. We have never heard of Supreme Personality of Godhead from anyone. How you came to know about the Supreme Personality of Godhead? We have never heard. No one is discussing about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even we are discussing, we are thinking that he is most demonic person. We are discussing about the Supreme Lord Hari, and we think that he is very demoniac because that is what we have been taught from the birth. How come you come to know about the Supreme Personality of God? How come you come to know? Okay, so then Prahlad Maharaj told them the story, what happened actually. So he told that when his father Hiranyakashipu was doing so much austerity, actually why he was doing austerity? Because he wanted to rule over all the world. Okay, he wanted to become immortal, like that, immortal. So his brother Hiranyaksha was killed by Vishnu. Okay, and when he was killed, he was very angry. Okay, so he went to do tapasya. He went to do tapasya, austerity, so much tapasya. He started doing so much with so much drisha nishchay. Okay, full determination. He started doing the tapasya, and lastly, you see this one, how his body became like that. Okay, how his head, he used to keep head like this, hand up like this. How many days? On one leg only. He's describing one leg. He used to stand with hand up, head up like that. Okay, and in this way he stood many years. Okay, and last Brahmaji came. You can see Brahmaji is coming here. He was not able to find where is Hiranyakashipu. Why? Because so much ants, like hill. Ants were like making the hill. Okay, so you can see here ants were making the hill, and he was not able to see him. At last he saw that, okay, this is Hiranyakashipu. So he asked, what you want? Okay, Hiranyakashipu said, I want to become immortal. No. You cannot become immortal, because even I am not immortal. How can I make you immortal? Okay. So then okay, at least some exceptions would be there, that how you can be killed, like some exception you ask. So he asked, like he very trickily, he's asked with very tips and tricks. He asked, I want to be killed by a person who is not an animal or not a human. Neither day, neither night, neither inside, neither outside, like that he asked. Okay, neither by weapon nor by anything. Okay, neither by weapon, nor no weapon can kill me, like that. So many terms and conditions he put forward. So we have, so actually when we do something, when we go to bank or anywhere, we have also terms and condition list. We don't see that, we just sign. So many terms and conditions were there. Okay, used to be there. Just like that, he put so many terms and condition, and Brahmaji signed that. Okay, that signature, Brahmaji. Okay, so it is granted now. While he was doing the tapasya, what happened? That all the asuras, they become very weak. Okay, so devatas, they attacked the asura. Okay, devatas, and all the asuras, they went here and there, because Hiranyakashipu was not there at the time. He was busy in tapasya. Okay, so all of them fled away here and there, and Kayadu was there. Who was the Kayadu? Kayadu is this wife of Hiranyakashipu. So they kidnapped Kayadu, because Kayadu was pregnant at that time, and they thought the person who is inside, the child who is inside is also a very great demon. Okay, because he is son of Hiranyakashipu. So whenever he will born, we will kill them. Okay, immediately Narad Muni came to the scene. He stopped them. Okay, no, this person is not a demoniac person. This person is a great devotee of Lord. Okay, that he said. Then they understood that the person is a divine person, which is inside. Or Prahlad Maharaj is there inside, and he is a very nice devotee of Lord. They left Kayadu to Narad Muni. Okay, then you see this picture. Narad Muni is giving the knowledge of Sri Hari or Vishnu to Kayadu, and through Kayadu, Prahlad Maharaj was listening. So that is how Prahlad Maharaj came to know about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nowhere there is no discussion in the demonic people. Okay, that who is Supreme Personality of God. There was no discussion only. Okay, no one was knowing that what is the glory of Supreme Person. But how Prahlad Maharaj was knowing, it was very amazing. Okay, so the if you see this friends, they were very amazed. How you know with such a great description, with such a great explanation that who is the Supreme Personality of God, and how you are so firm in your faith. We have never heard of this fact, and you are so much nicely describing. And it is very nice to hear the description, okay, from where you have learned. Then Prahlad Maharaj told the story, how he came to learn, okay. Gradually, all the devotees, all the children also become devotee of Prahlad Maharaj, okay. You see, Prahlad Maharaj used to describe the qualities of Supreme Lord to them, and they gradually become devotee of Lord. So he was transforming the whole, the Gurukula in the devotees, in the devotees of the Lord, okay. So that was the story of Prahlad Maharaj. Then the story is there how Prahlad Maharaj, they tried to kill Prahlad Maharaj, okay, different times. Then Narsimdev appeared and they killed Hiranyakashipu. So that was the thing. Okay, so that was the story you already know. So if you see the Satyuga, Varahadev and Hiranyaksh, they were in different planet. Okay. If you see the Treta Yuga, Ram and Ravan were in different country. If you see the Dwapar Yuga, Pandav and Kaurava were in same family. But if you see the Kali Yuga, the divine and demonic quality are within the same person. So same person will have divine quality, same person will have demonic quality. Okay. So with this, we end our chapter today. Okay. What we have learned? We have learned the divine or demonic nature. Okay, Krishna describes so many divine quality, Krishna describes so many demonic quality, and then Krishna tells that it depends on you. Okay, it depends on you which you want to choose. So for choosing, we need to develop the intelligence. We need to sharpen that intelligence. How we can sharpen that intelligence is A, B, C, D: association, book reading, chanting, and diet and devotion. Okay, so that was the thing. Then we have seen the opinion and outlook of the demon, what is their attitude, how their engagement, what is their engagement, what is their thinking. The prime thing for them is sense gratification. Let's chill, let's enjoy. 4 दिन की चांदनी है, 4 दिन का day है. Okay, only 4 days we have in our life. Let's chill, let's enjoy. Okay, after enjoyment, we develop that demonic tendency. Gradually, we are perpetually going to lower loka, lower spaces like that. Perpetually cast into the lower spaces where chance of attainment of Supreme Lord is lost. There is no liberation. So divine quality lead to liberation, demonic quality lead to bondage to this material world. Then we have seen the 3 gates to hell. Okay, Kam, Krodh, and Lobh. If you follow these 3 gates, surely you are going to the hell. If you don't follow, then gradually you will start performing the spiritual activity and you will go to spiritual loka. Okay, so that was the thing. So Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, so now your favorite part. Yes. So whatever questions you have, you can ask. Please ask in the chat box so that we can take question and answer. Or you can raise the
Nidhi
hand.
Mataji, you may read the questions.
Nidhi
Yes,
Mataji, Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Yeah,
Yes.
whenever they come.
I'm waiting for the questions. Yes, any questions, devotees?
So I hope you have started chapter number 15. Reading chapter number 15. Purushottam month is already started today.
Yes.
And you should read chapter number 15. Okay. I hope you have started. Okay.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
question.
there is one question. It's asked by Vidya Mataji. Why is Arjuna addressed as son of Pritha?
Okay, because son of Pritha he was. Pritha means Kunti. Okay. Partha, he is called sometimes Partha. Partha is also meaning the son of Pritha. Okay. Pritha means Kunti. Ekambar Prabhuji Singh also read the book Krishna
Krishna book.
book as well as chapter number 15. Yes, very nice Prabhuji, Hari Bol.
There was a question by what's his name? Madi Setti, no? Akash had asked me a question. Arjuna is addressed as son of Bharata.
Son of Bharata, because he comes in the Bharat Maharaj's legacy family. Okay. That's why he's called a son of Bharata.
And he had a question also. What is the difference between Srimad Bhagavatam and Gita? From
Okay,
where
very-
does Srimad Bhagavatam start?
Okay, so this is a very basic knowledge everyone should have. Okay, because we don't have the knowledge of Shastra, that's why we don't know about the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Lord Sri Krishna himself. Okay, where Krishna describes who actually he is, what is his position, who actually we are, what is our position, and what is our duty. Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam is written same by Srila Vyasadeva only. Okay, so Vyasadeva only wrote Bhagavad Gita as well as Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam also is written by Srila Vyasadeva, which is about the devotee and the pure devotional service. Okay, what is their attitude, how they behave. Okay, what is their thinking. Okay, so that is being described in the story format in the Srimad Bhagavatam, as well as about the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. Gradually, the 12 cantos are there. So many books are there of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, so that is called about the Lord and his devotee. Okay, so Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Lord. Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam is about the Lord and his devotees. Okay, how Lord interact with the devotee, how devotee, what is their understanding, devotees understanding, how they think. Okay, so that things are there. Okay,
Yes.
so
Prabhuji,
that is yes, Mataji.
I was thinking you had completed, so I was going to another question, but if you are continuing speaking, it's okay.
Okay, Mataji, I think that is the basic difference is that.
Okay. Prabhuji, there's another question about what special dishes to be offered to Lord in this month, Purushottam Mas.
Oh, any special dish? I don't know, Mataji. Is there any special dish which we can offer to Lord in this month? I don't know about this.
I think all Prabhuji, as we whatever like is pious and divine, like the food and all, we will be covering, I think, in chapter 70. So it will
That is about the eating, but the question Prabhuji is asking what special dish I can offer
offer to
to
Lord.
Lord in this month. So
Patram
special.
Pushpam Phalam Toyam.
Okay, so I don't know about any special things are there. which we
Dishes.
offer
These are the
about.
4 dishes I say. Minimum dishes: water,
Mhm.
leaf, flower, and fruit.
Yes, any other questions?
No other questions, Prabhuji. One question just now.
Long question.
Yes. Leading a normal life from childhood to old age, different phases, we discharge various responsibilities relating to the role we play. How do we synchronize material life and spiritual life?
Synchronizing comes when we start doing the spiritual life. Okay, If there is no spiritual life, what is the meaning of synchronization? Okay. Till now, we have just doing the material life, fully material, no spiritual life. Even spirituality we are doing in form of material. We want sukh sampati ghar aave. Okay. We want sukh sampati, we want happiness, we want child should be our house should be always happy, we should be always happy. That we want from the Lord. Okay. That is material desires. Okay. So till now, we have not done any spiritual activity. We are doing only material activity. No pure devotional services are there. No pure devotional services, no pure thinking, no Krishna consciousness, just material consciousness. So when there is no material, no spiritual consciousness, there is no chance of synchronization. Okay. When we start doing the devotional life, when we start the spiritual life, then the chance of synchronization will come. Okay. And you see, the thing which is more important, gradually will start shifting to that. Okay, we don't have to too much endeavor. Okay, like in the school life, the reading were more important, so we were reading. Now in the material, when we start doing, when we start following the going to the company, now reading is not that much essential. The working is more essential, so we don't have to synchronize that much. Okay, so we'll automatically we start following the material life, the story, the office life. Okay, we don't have to endeavor too much. Okay, just the thing is what we are giving priority. Okay, thing is that like that. If we give priority to the material things, gradually we'll find that material things we are doing very easily. Okay, spiritual life you are synchronizing, or if you are giving more importance, you don't. Actually the thing is we don't need to synchronize. Okay, we have enough time to perform everything. We have enough time. If we are wasting the time here and there, then we don't have. We have enough time to perform material as well as spiritual life if we want. Okay, so thing is desires. What you desire, you will have time for that. Okay, so that is the thing. So if you desire, you can have the spiritual life, material life both. So, and it is not like that when we start performing the devotional life, everything will be lost. Okay, how there won't be any time. There won't be full day on 24 hours. We will be doing the devotional services. We won't have any time for any office, anything. Not like that. Even person who are spiritual, they will make the material thing only spiritual. So that concept will come later. But in the basic phase, the thing is we should include Krishna in our life. That is most important. If there is no Krishna, what is the meaning of synchronization? Nothing. So first include Krishna in your life. Give time. Give at least 1 hour. 24 hours is there. 23 hours you take for material life. 1 hour you give for Krishna. 1 hour is too much enough. Okay. We cannot give 1 hour. Okay, give half an hour. Half an hour? How we can give half an hour? 10 minutes you can give. Okay, 1 round at least chant in the 10 minutes. Okay, so that you can do. Start chanting 10 minutes at least. Okay, out of 24 hours, give 10 minutes. There is no need of synchronization when 10 minutes you are giving to anything. Okay, so give at least 10 minutes. If you are giving 10 minutes, give 20 minutes. If you are giving 20 minutes, give 30 minutes. Like that, you start doing. But most important thing is we need to understand that this material life is not actually meant for material realization. This material life is not the ultimate thing we need to have. This material life is the way to reach the spiritual life. Okay, this human form of life in this material world is the way to reach the spiritual life, and that we have to consider very seriously. That is the need of our. Okay, so that is the thing.
Very beautifully explained, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Okay, so we have time, then we'll continue. Otherwise,
no
we have time.
questions.
Okay.
Krishna Prasad is thanking you for the answer. Kritika also is happy.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Mataji. Didi Mataji, from where you are?
Prabhuji, my native place is from MP, Indore.
Okay.
Yes.
You are at MP now.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Okay, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, the devotees. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, devotees. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Vanchakalpatarubhasya kripa